Hello everybody, it's Saturday morning. I've just getting back from a busy week. I do apologise about the end of last week's video. I wasn't aware on the last part of the video when I was explaining what the crack was for this coming week that the phone had cut off. So I did miss a fair chunk of the goodbyes. So goodbye from last week. So this week what I've been up to is I started my new job this week. So I had to travel down to Stone, down near Stoke-on-Trent. On Sunday I had a christening in the morning, then travelled straight to Newcastle train station. From Newcastle's train station went to York, then York station to Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Piccadilly to Stoke, Stoke to Stones, then on the bus to the training centre where I'll be staying this past week. So this week I've been involved in assessment days for driving, just picking all my equipment up, and yeah, meeting new colleagues and stuff like that. It was quite interesting. It was a good laugh. I'm back home Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm away with a buddy on a ride along week this coming week with one of the lads I spent the week with this past week. So yeah, some eventful things happened yesterday. I got the go-ahead to leave at 10 to 9. Got in the van, got an hour and a half down the road in the van conked out. So the alternator went, so I had to wait for the AA to come. AA came, picked us up, dropped us off at the yard. Hire car, couldn't get one, because by the time they got one out, it would have been shut. So I had to get one of the guys from Hartlepool to come pick us up from Leeds. But I eventually got back home about 5 o'clock last night. Seen the kids, got sorted, and I've still got to unpack and things for still. So, but I had to come down to the garden. Grandad gave us a phone call. I was intrigued to see how things were down here, and I'm going to give you a quick look around. So for a change, we'll start at the bottom. I've been quite busy down here. On the right hand side, I've cleaned and cleared the quality onions. There's lots of different shapes and sizes here, which I'm not too happy with, but it's the risky take. But this is what they look like beforehand. I think Grandad's been watering these every day because there's been a fair few splits. So I'm back this week, hopefully get back on top of it. But this is what they look like. Obviously the canes, these were never meant to be, these canes and green clips were never meant to hold everything up. And I was supposed to put some rope across this top here. This has not been the best, and I'll not be doing this again. But it is what it is. I'm just winging it as I get along here. So what I need to do is I need to clean the bottom sections off down to the first, down to a single skin. So peel all these back, but as you can see, it's still green in the leaves here. So what I want to do is I just want to keep them on, and I want them to die back naturally. So I'll just pull it back, pull it to the bottom, just leave it lying on the bottom like that, so I've got a single skin. But I've got this side to sort out, which I'll do another time because I've run out of time here. I need to check to see if there's any that are no good, or if they've got any bite rightus or anything like that. This one here has a funny shape, so I'll be checking underneath there. That's soft there, so that's probably going to be no good now. Yeah, I need to get these all checked out. I'll do that now. I have noticed that one has went to seed, which is this one here. As you can see, it's throwing a seed head up. But the rest of them, all looking good. I've cleaned them all up. I've got them all on one single skin at the top, one single skin at the top. They're all sitting straight. That's the purpose for the canes. Get them all sitting up nicely. So that's one task done this morning already. Tomatoes at the back, they're all doing good. I need to get some clips so I can clip them back up to the canes. But we should have some golden Gardener's Delight tomatoes in here shortly. The grapevine's doing great. Or grape. I just need to get rid of that one because that's a main vine, which I don't need. Right, let's get out of here and look at everything else. Inside the giant house, got the kohlrabi, which is flying away there. Great stuff. Good pups on the side. Marvellous. That's all right as well. I say that one's still the biggest one. That one's coming along all right. So was that one. So was that one as well. It looks a bit different to the others, which is strange. Beetroot, that's the smallest one. This looks like more leaf than beetroot itself, but we've got a big beetroot on the bottom. There's a beetroot on the bottom as well. The radish, right, bad news with the radish. All of the radish I left in the pot too long, must have dried out at some point. It sent the seed head up. So what I've done is I've just snapped the seed head off the side there, snap the seed head off the inside. It'll probably send some more up, but until it does, it'll stay in. The radish was forming, but I'm not going to dwell upon it. Giant cabbages, doing all right. It's hotting up now. This one at the back hasn't started to hotten up yet. It hasn't went to seed though. That's a good sign. Watch it go to seed next week. These red cabbages, might get something, might do something with these this year. I've got 2 here. So this one and this one. 2 at the back are the most prominent ones. This one looks to be the biggest one. This one's starting to form its head, which is a good timing anyways. Right, on to next. The grandma's had to put the mesh up because the cat keeps coming inside of here. So the last video, we had the onions on the right hand side here. They're absolutely covered in thrip. On the left hand side we had a long cucumber and some giant tomatoes in the biggest onion that I've got. This one is not going to seed, but it is covered in thrip. Red spider mite. You can see them crawling on there. So I'll have to get the other sprayers out as well. It's more of a preventative. More of a basically get it sorted basically. I can't think of the word. I will when I'm watching this back and kick myself. Right, these spare giant tomatoes that I put in the 30 litre buckets are flying. Lovely thick stems on them. We've got any heads. Oh, look, there's a flower there. Oh, look at that one there. Look. That'll be a good one. So we've got a nice one there. I've taken all the side shoots off these this morning because even though you know what it's like with tomatoes, you always miss a couple. I've been round, I can't find my clips, so I've just used a couple of cable ties to string them up. This one looks to be getting some flowers on the back. Nothing that tickles me fancy just as yet. Same with this one here as well. There's some big flower heads on there. There's a mega bloom there. And that long cucumber is just still growing at the minute. This is holding well as well. Look at them outside, let's have a look at them. So as you can see in the nursery bed for the lilies, they're starting to show some flower. Lovely. I'll take some of these home today, and the rest of them as and when they come through. Like I say, I started with the biggest bulbs first, so that's the reason why I've got more flowers at the front here. And this was 2 years ago, and at the back there were the smaller ones. So we're getting some single heads on, but as you can see, it's the reason as to why we've got multiple heads at the front and single heads at the back. These have been decimated by the red lily bug. I haven't kept on top of them at all, but I'm getting some flowers out of it anyways. Right, into the polytunnel. So I've been in here, like I said before, and I've done a bit of tidying up and pulled getting the clips and all that to the side. I come in and I've noticed 2 things which panicked me. Not panicked me, but obviously we've got one onion here that's went to seed, so in the 12 litre, so that'll be getting ripped out of there now and put with the rest of them because it is now no good anymore. R.I.P. onion. So that's that done. This is what I was talking about before. So the radishes are all going to seed, as you can see there. Flower head on, just nipping the tops. They'll probably, probably send more up, but it's me pretty much out of the game with the radishes here. But the things that I'm more focusing on, all the rest of the onions are all right, by the way. They're just covered in thrip. The cucumbers, I need to stake this one up. I need to put this one up against here as well, but they're now caught up basically. So last week, as I showed you, I wanted them to be about level with that bottom bar. Well, give it a couple of days, bang, that's how quick these things grow. It's amazing. The rest of them haven't yet caught up, but once again, that spot is the spot to look out for, because that's where when I was growing last year, and it seems to be doing a lot better there than in other places. Not too sure why. They're all getting the same amount of sun and stuff like that, and the bed's been no differently prepared, any different. But coming along, I've got to get that staked up. I've got to get that staked up. I've already done them 2 across there, as you can already see. And then we'll have a look through the tomatoes. So give us a second, I'll sort these out and then we'll have a look at these tomatoes. Okay, that's them all staked up. It shouldn't be too far, then I can push this to this side really. I mean, to be honest, I possibly could have gotten away with doing it on... In fact, I'm going to put this one across there in a second. Anyhow, back onto the tomatoes. So we'll go one side at a time here. Tomatoes are looking great. Like I say, nice thick stems. I'm having to go around and all of the side shoots that I've missed from last weekend. Like I say, this one here, look at it. It's developing into 3. Well, not 3, but we've got 2. We've got a mega bloom on there as well. So I want to be getting rid of one of them, so I'll get rid of this stem here. Being very careful not to break anything else. There we go. And then I'll put the support here. Oh, snap the support, never mind. But anyways, look at the size of this mega bloom. That's a good one. It's a nice one. I'll have to get some more bits and pieces for that. Right, so same thing again, going down. This one here is development 2. We'll see what's coming up on the flower heads, because it's either the first or second truss that I want. This one here looks a belter as well. It's a nice one. So I'll probably decide just to take this one out because it's going to be in the way. So what I'll do is just snap that one out, just so that's not in the way. I don't want to go down to here because I don't want to cause any damage on the main stem here. Moving down, we've got more side shoots. I'll take that out. Is there any mega blooms on this one yet? No, they haven't come up yet. I'll move this gently this time. Move this one up so it's underneath there. It's just, this is all the tedious stuff that needs to be done, that's all. Look at that one there. Nice. That's on the second truss actually. Same with, oh, look at that one. Oh, hello. Another one. Nice. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll do well with the tomatoes this year. I mean, I've got plenty of plants. Go around the other side. Big one there. I think I've already done down this side anyways. Yeah, I did the on this side before, but like I say, how tall the plants are. The plants are probably about 3-4 foot. We'll probably only get them about here. And then I'll nip the top off, because that's all I need. I just need them to focus on the fruit at the bottom there. And then when it's ready to string up, I can use the top mesh, and I can also use the canes to support the fruit, which is the plan anyways. Let's say on this side, they're not as tall, they're not as good. I'll put these ones in later on. They'll get there, possibly another week. But we'll see what happens with these anyways. Let's say still plenty of time. Let's have a look elsewhere now. Collies that's outside, they've been munched on a bit. The bits that's sticking out at the side there, pigeons are getting. I do need to sort this out, which I'll do this week, so that they can spread out. That's the reason why I've got them blue canes there. So I'll just get another, I'll probably have to stitch another one of these together, just so I can get the curve. Apples, plenty of apples on here. See, they look all right now, but when they get a bit bigger, they start getting scab on them. But we've got some nice nice apples, some nice pears on there as well. See the pears there as well. You can see the pears, nice pears. That's always been a good pear tree, that. Shame that the pears are rock solid when you take them off, and they take forever to soften up into the other brassica tunnel. 4 giant collies doing well. Look how far these have come since last week. I didn't get them staked up, so that's another job on the list of things to do. This side, giant. I mean, this radish here. This radish hasn't got a. That one hasn't got one. That hasn't went to seed. Strange. I've got another one I put in, which is at the back there. That one's gone. Let me take that one out. Getting some white fly here as well, which indicates that there's been some death. But what I've done here is, you know how I said last time that this went to seed. I'm not expecting anything from them, but I've just taken the seed heads off. But it is a massive shame that, because that was the biggest one. That one's all right down there. Not very big. This one's had a seed head on it as well. I've taken that off. What I know from last year, what these do is they spread out and they send out other ones as well. From like multiple heads. Once you take one off, the rest of them come along. But we'll see what we've got. I'm not, to be honest, like I say, it doesn't look like it's going to be a good year for me this year. But lots on. I'm not going to kick myself about it. Just restart again in September and go again with a better plan. Top greenhouse. So I've got some more long beans, which are way too late, which I'll just put out anyways for seed for next year. These are the Sun Gold tomatoes, which obviously I've got them in 10 litre buckets here. These are the Sun Gold tomatoes that I took the side shoots off and put them in some compost. 3 plants. So I started with 7 that Grandad gave us, and I've now got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I've now got 17. So these need to be planted out into 10 litre buckets or whatever I've got. Look at that. Fantastic. The tomatoes in the back here. Getting some tomatoes on, which is nice. I still need to take this bench out, get everything else, get it, get these on the floor, ideally, so that they can grow obviously up. But that's pretty much what's happening on here. The door's a mess. The mare's tail is gone, horsetail is gone, which is good. I've still got to take away. Oh, I'll have to have a look at these giant carrots actually. Giant carrot and giant parsnip. I forgot about them. So that weed killer's done its job. So the 2 beds are cleared out. The diamond done a fantastic job on them. Similar across here as well. But giant parsnips, they settled in well by the looks of things, which is good. I need to lift that up again. You need a drink, but that's the reason as to why. Got the barrel there, so I'll give these a drink before I go back next door. I want to scurry across the top because you can see the seedlings coming through. So if you squirt across the top, it'll stop the seeds coming through. And aye, that's that. There you go. Got some nice lilies, got some rhubarb. I'm going to spend the rest of the Saturday with the family, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, see what I can get up to. Hello, it's Sunday. I'm just in the back garden. I'll be down the plot today, and my mum's invited me for dinner. So I've just been pottering on at home here, and just getting up there to see what's happening there. We've got the flower wall, it's all looking spot on. I have been deadheading the tops here, so we should have more growth coming over the top. But I'll show you what's happening in the greenhouse as well. I'll get the greenhouse. The lovely wife is doing her wifely things. The weed killer that I put down before I left has done its job, as you can see. So we've got, this is all I need to put it on again. This grapevine at the back is massive. Look at the bunches of grapes we've got in here. Loads. I'll get rid of that. I've been coming across here and I've been snipping across the tops. So these here, don't need that, don't need that. Every time I come out I've been nipping them off, but there's massive growth on this year. Inside of here we have obviously the marrows, which I need to take down to the allotment. I've watered them. I'll take them down when I get a chance this week. Onions, so this onion I've put into the bigger pot. That's coming on all right. The cucumbers, the spare heavy cucumbers are doing all right as well. We've got the marrows, the pumpkins, which need to go down to the plot. And giant tomato, which has got the first flower on. While I was away, more apricot shades came along. Look at these plants. They're only like a couple of quid each. I was part of paid delivery, so basically I got more of them. I got 45 in total. I've already used some of them to fill up the basket, which I think I've still got outside, so I'll show you that next. But they're nice and healthy. Always look for the deals. Anyways, and that's the basket. I've put them all in the top here. So this is the bigger one. I've got plenty of space there. They're all done, and then I've got the Sahara ones on the outside. So I've got this one up on the outside, just in the shed. Right, it's a little bit later on in the day, and I brought these baskets out earlier on this morning. I'll turn you around and show you what that baskets out here. Like I say, the mixture ones are the ones I did the other week. So I've got one there, got one here, which I'm going to fill back up again. I'm going to put some lobelia in, because I was getting some lobelia off Grandad Dave actually. Getting some begonia sparkle and some lobelia, so I'll put some lobelia in just to give it a bit of cascading. And I've got these two down here as well. So we've got all of these. This is the colour they're going to be. Love that colour. I've got the last one here as well. Lots of different flowers and stuff in there. And once again, a lovely colour them. So aye, that's them done there. Next door, just getting this fence put in. And she says that I can get some hangers and put some plants across the top of here as well. So that's what they're for. So I'm going to get a few of these. I'm going to put them in the plants, and then I'm going to tell you some good news. So that's them popped into there. And what I've also done as well is obviously the weed killer's worked tremendously. So I did this before I left. So I've just been going along and just ripping it out basically. But this is the bit I've done here. I've done all this bit around here. And that's all the mess there anyways. Right, into the back garden. So these are the plants that I've got still to put in baskets. I've got 2 baskets here and I've got 2 more baskets outside. I just need some fresh compost. I have been out today. Popped up to Morpeth, where the greenhouse was from the last week. And I've actually picked some odds and ends up that I could fit in the car while I was up that way. Because I was taking my dad to go pick his van up. So I've picked some stuff up, which I'll probably show you best next week, to be honest. It does include some clips, which I can obviously use to hold the cucumbers up as well. So that's another task I get done next week. I will be working this coming week, Monday to Friday, and then I've got Saturday and Sunday of the weekend to play in the garden as well. So lots of things I can get sorted and done with, but I'm going to end this video this week on a very good note, because we have some news. So me and Leslie have been quite busy this year. Not only have we been obviously sorting the plants and everything out, but we've been putting lots of seeds in, haven't we?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, but I ended up putting one too many seeds in, and we can announce that we expect my 4th child. So we've got another baby hood on the way. Baby hood's due on the 5th of January 2023. There's a good chance it's going to come before then. It's going to be coming probably Christmas time. But that's pretty much what we've been keeping a secret the past few months. She's currently 14 weeks now.
14 weeks on Thursday.
14 weeks on Thursday. We're wanting to wait until we've got the 12-week scan. Make sure everything's okay before obviously we mention to anybody. The kids found out as well, which I'll show on a little video next, and you can see their reactions. But we're absolutely over the moon. So yeah, well done. I know you did all of the hard work. But no, that's it from us and that's it from me. So take care. See you all next week. I'll be working from home this week, so hopefully I'll have some further content and get everything sorted out. So I'll catch you all through the week and through the weekend. Enjoy this little keepsake for the memory banks for us. See you next time.
Ready to go outwards and sideways.
Do men have boobs?
Are you pregnant?
You're pregnant, Mum. Are you joking? There's a little baby in there.
There is.
I literally just
That
fell
explains
off.
it. The map.
Is it a boy or a girl?
I don't know yet,
We
son.
don't know.
Do you want to have a look at the pictures, Kyle?
How far are you?
13 weeks.
I am literally
So just over 3 months.
to school tomorrow.
He's literally Kyle and crying.
Did I bring this to school tomorrow and tell all my friends?
You can tell them on
For news
Monday.
time.
It's tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah. I thought you were never having a baby again. But I
When did
didn't
you
know
find
you were
out?
actually having one.
And before you ask, there's only one there. That's just one of lots of pictures of one, right?
One baby.
One baby, lots of
If it was,
pictures.
Dad, if it was more than one, it would say A, B, and C and stuff like that on.
So here's the head, that's the belly, and that's the back.
Can you hear it?
I didn't hear it now. He's all crying.
Yeah.
Mummy, can you please cover your top up a little
Sorry.
bit?
Sorry. Can you see the head? That's his little hand.
Try to not cry too much.
If it's a baby, come on. If it's a boy, come on, name it please.
What, as in the Monsters machine?
No, I just want to name it please.
Don't know what you're crying for. You're looking after it. I'm not looking after it. I've already done my job with these 3.
That means we need to move into a different house because we're literally have no room.
You can share a bedroom if it's a boy, man.
What happens if it's a girl?
Oh, well, he's will have to share them with you.
We'll have
But
to
it's
kick
gonna
out.
be a baby.
Does Mama know?
I hope it doesn't cry loudly.
Does Mama know?
Aye.
Does Nana Joe know?
Aye.
Josh and Julia know?
Aye.
Oh my
We waited until Mummy went for the scan on Wednesday before we started telling anybody, but Mummy and Daddy wanted to wait until I was back.
Was that after news and matters?
Mm-hmm.
It was during news and matters I went for the scan.
Big brother!
I think there was
Big sisters!
You can't hear the baby though.